It's money, baby.
I'ma make you face your fears. Everybody get ready. You see, I got my word and I got my heart. There's nothing you can tell me. On the mission, gotta listen to your passion. Blasting through every barrier, clashing. Automatic, so I'm blessed with a skill set that I've read nothing less than to be what you see in me. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97, #1 radio station for hip-hop and R&B. You already know what it is. You see the screen, you know what I'm saying? Duracell in the building right now. They jumping in the game industry. I'm here to bring gaming to y'all. It's about to be crazy. So I got my man Ramon, I got my man Win. We about to have some fun. Y'all can't wait. So before I even do this, because this is the first time you guys ever had a HipHopGamer interview, which is completely different, I would love to show you guys the official HipHopGamer belt. Alright? Oh, this is what it is. See that?
Good, man.
That's
better than any heavyweight title belt. So
that's Master Chief, that's Mario, the icon, and that's Kratos in the middle of it. HipHopGamer, #1 journalist, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what it is. Word up.
You look like a champ. You look like a champ, Terry.
Well, you know, I work out, man. You know what I'm saying? I work out. So this is how we do. So, the first question is this. Like, what was the first game? This question is for both of y'all. What was the first game you ever played in your life that you could remember? And tell me a little bit about that experience. So, when you go first.
First game. I say the first game. I'm going to show you my age now.
Let's go. Let's do it.
It's actually Pac-Man.
Yo, wait, hold on. I gotta tell you something right now, Win. I'm so glad that you said that because my grandmother taught me how to play video games, right? So, real talk, rest in peace, Hip Hop Granny. She told me how to play video games, but I gotta tell you something. Pac-Man was my first game too on Atari 2600. Yo, you know, so me and you, like we gotta go out and have something to eat and stuff like that. I'm adopting you. You're my brother now. That's it. It's official.
We're Pac-Man brothers. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Love Pac-Man, man. I still play certain variations of Pac-Man still to this day. Like I love Pac-Man, so that's a classic. Now Ramon, we got me. Come on, man. I need to know what's up, man. What was your first game you ever remember playing?
Mine was actually Donkey Kong.
Oh, Donkey. Yo, that's. Alright, so now you deserve. Now you guys deserve to be a part of this industry just because, like, the actual blood of a gamer runs through y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate that. I love that. So now let's get down to Duracell, the game industry, and this amazing marathon that you guys is putting together. How did this all come about? Kind of walk me through the story that made you guys want to, you know, even do this event. Because when I heard about it, I was like, Duracell? Word? I need to talk to these people. I need to know what's going on. So walk me through how this all came about.
It's a great question, isn't it? And, you know, first of all, Duracell, we love gamers, okay? And in many cases, we hope gamers love us. And, you know, it all starts with when the batteries ain't working, you just can't play your game, okay? And you know that intimate... I
got the Xbox One controller right here. I know about it.
You know about it.
I hope you have Duracell and things like that.
Hold up. You think I'm bullshitting? Hold up. Let me.
I really hope you got Duracell in there.
Do you see what I'm holding?
That's what we're talking about.
And the two that's missing is the two in this joint. You know what I'm saying? I actually got this for Christmas. I told my sister that I needed some rechargeable, you know, batteries, and she found this, and I was like, yo, I got the Duracell 1000 right here. This is some real shit. So let's get it popping. Keep the story going.
Because it all started actually with what you're actually saying. I mean, Ramon over here, he talked to a whole bunch of gamers, and he comes up to me one day and says, you know what, these guys, first of all, use a lot of batteries. They want the best batteries. And you know what, I think they'd love to hear something from us, do something fun. So where did you take it from there? I mean,
wow. So it came from gamers, man. We have a great product, and that's why it's a 26-hour tournament, because we provide 26 hours of non-stop gaming in the Xbox One controller. So we said, well, what better way than showcase it in a live event that we can engage consumers with? And then we started figuring out we love Twitch as a platform. We have a partnership with the NFL. Love Madden as a game.
We love Madden.
We have
Madden
filled of passionate gamers. So we said, well, this perfect intersection of where the product we're able to showcase it, so people know about it, but at the same case, we can actually have consumers engage with it. So
a lot of it too. I have 2 kids and they play Madden all the time. They got Madden 15 for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
They wanted it from Dad. And they kept asking, Dad, I need batteries that can be recharged over and over. And I said, well, how coincidental, because your dad works for Duracell. Who leads our rechargeable business, said, let's do something with gamers. I mean, they just love what they do. And I think that inspires us, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, man, I'm one of the few journalists in the industry. I might be the only journalist in this industry that owns over 20,000 video games. I own, I mean, from Commodore 64 to now, okay?
You have the Commodore 64.
I can show you stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this. I have access to over 20,000 games because I wasn't able to find all the boxes, but I have access to all the games. And when we cut the camera off, I can show you exactly what I have, and you'll be like, okay, I need to go to his house. Like for real, I have over 20,000 games, man. I had people come over here and didn't want to leave. Like seriously, so I understand what it is to have like the passion, of a gamer, and that's why I was so passionate to talk to y'all. And I really thank y'all. I really do, because one of the things I'm trying to do is expand all companies that may not even look twice at gaming to look at it, like, because the culture. It's very important. I brought this up in an interview that I did with some of my friends at Techland that's doing the Dying Light game. And I have a friend of mine, his name is Ryan, and he's fighting cancer. And he always tell me like, yo, and he's a fan that reached out to me. And when I heard the story, we became friends, like immediately. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he was telling me how gaming helped him get through this whole cancer fight. And I was, so anybody or any company that I see embrace the industry like this, it's like, it's a different, I get sentimental with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to sound like a punk, but it means a lot to me. So when I say I thank y'all, it really comes from like the purest part of my heart. I really appreciate it. Now, the next thing I want to say is this a one-time deal with you guys in terms of this 26-hour marathon, or are you guys figuring out ways to work with other publishers and other companies to make this like a regular thing? Because I think people would love to like really embrace you guys to make this a regular thing. We don't want to hear about it today and it's gone tomorrow.
Yeah, and for us, it's a first of hopefully many, right? And I think the reception that the gamers have had is just incredible, right? And
how many people have signed up?
I think it was 3,200 in the first couple days.
Wow, amazing.
So it's great. So we hope to continue doing it. And
here's where we're gonna get excited. I think if we continue it. I mean, based on the reception we're getting from people, it's fantastic. If they love the Duracell brand and what we're bringing, it gives us encouragement to see what we can do. I mean, we don't know yet, but hey, so far so good. I mean,
well, I hope you guys
maybe 400 in the office. You're saying, I bet you we get 400 or 500 people signing up. 3,200 in a couple of days. So we're off to a great start.
Now, from a core gamer experience, like how has the like core gaming audience like responded to you guys? Now, I understand the 3,200 signups. That's obviously an amazing sign. But what I mean is like from either other websites, whether the IGNs of the world, Kotaku, or VentureBeat and stuff, all these other websites, it just gamers like a lot of the YouTube celebrities out there. Like, have you guys gotten responses from them too? Because my thing is, I would love, me personally, just speaking for me at the moment, but I want to do something with you guys. Like, I want to see how we could really take this further, because the brand, my brand, HipHopGamer, and also Hot 97, and me working with GameStop as well, I really think we could do some amazing things, man. And I think the fans would love it, and we kind of need it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of need it. So you guys could really, put your foothold in this industry in a whole brand new way and redefine it, man. Seriously.
Really? What do you think, Ramon?
No, I think it's awesome.
I had to put you on the spot.
And the reality is that we have had a great response. And I think we have had those sign-ups, but we have had, I think, over 25 million people reading about this in different media outlets. So it has gone, and it's all very laser targeted to core gamers. And I think they're genuinely interested in what we're bringing, which is, one, a chance to play against NFL players, which is doesn't get any cooler than that, right? And then the second is we're actually bringing for Team Duracell, one of the best, or a few of, or a collection of the best Madden gamers in the world. So I think it's very intriguing, and people, yes, they want to win the 2 Super Bowl tickets that we're going to give out, but hey, I mean, they want a challenge, and we know that the core gamers are up for it. So we have heard a lot in our Facebook page that, you know, people talking trash that they want to win. So that's the type of people, you know, core gamers.
We played games ourselves, right? And I have Xbox and everything at home with my kids. So in some ways, I've actually underestimated the interest a bit. I mean, I was even talking to Ramon and saying, I hope the gaming community will appreciate what Duracell's doing. These guys know their stuff, and they've come back and they've appreciated it, because I think they realize they need long-lasting batteries in their controllers, because if there's not long-lasting power, they're not playing their games. And I think they've appreciated that from a brand perspective. It's a very tight-knit, knowledgeable community, but it's still, I think we've been overwhelmed even more with the success.
I appreciate that.
Success, but more than we ever thought. So we're off to a great start.
Now, I got a major question for y'all. Ramon,
you ready for that,
Ramon?
Okay, here we go.
And Win, who's the better gamer?
I don't know, man.
I think I've logged more hours. Yeah. I'm older than him, so I've logged way more hours.
Alright, cool. Alright, so by default, we gotta give the championship to Win. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to see who's the better gamer. Like, you know, see, if I was there, I had to give you the belt right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but hopefully we get a chance to like meet up, because you guys is based out in Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright, cool. That's not far. I'm in New York, so we definitely should try to do something. I would love to do a profile on you guys and just the company itself and really blow it up. Like, when I tell you I'm supporting something, I'm with that shit. Like, I'm with it, like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I look forward to this, and, you know, we can talk more, you know, off camera, and hopefully we can build something really, really amazing. Now, the next thing I want to ask you is, do you guys see yourselves, now that you're embracing the industry from this standpoint, could you ever see yourselves being investors in the game industry? And the reason why I say that is because, like, in the game industry, there's so many companies, publishers, developers, but then you got a lot of new people with new games, new ideas, Kickstarters, and all these other things. So there's always the outreach of can we get to fund something, or who can we get to support something, and the returns and the rewards are astronomical. To give you an example, my good friends over at Kabam, they do mobile gaming, you know what I'm saying? And like Fast and Furious 6 is one of their biggest games. It's a free game, 65 million downloads, but the advertisement on it and out of those 65 million people that downloaded it, they still buy a lot of items on it. It's very profitable, but it's very fun. And I know people that don't play games like that stay on mobile gaming though, even if they're not at home playing the console. So either way, you could get people to enjoy it. I wanted to ask you guys, considering how big Duracell is and how long you guys been around, could this spark a new business venture and a new business division for the Duracell brand?
You know, that's a big question, and it's a great question, and you can see by the looks on her face, it sparks some curiosity here. We don't know at this time.
Okay.
But you know what? You've piqued my curiosity. I think after this, we should actually speak to some of our senior leaders here, some of the people who do partnerships with industries a lot more in parts of their roles. We should explore it. You never know. I mean, I think we're learning a lot here, but you know, the brand over time, you know, we started with batteries, and then we moved into different types of batteries, and then we now have phone charging, and we make a lot of different licensing products, and I think this would be interesting to look at. I don't know, what do you think, Ramon?
I think the same, man. I think it's what we can say is that partnership is here. We're here to play, and hopefully first of many. So
we hope you you and your community learn from us in terms of what's a great, long-lasting, Duracell rechargeable battery, and likewise, we are learning from you about what your community needs and your ideas. So I think it could be start of an interesting relationship.
Yeah, I really believe that. And the thing is, every time I introduce someone to the game industry, and I know like everybody, I can introduce you guys to some amazing people. I mean, it's nothing. Like, trust me. Now the thing is, every time I introduce a brand new brand, like somebody that never even looked at it, they like, yo, like, I gotta be a part of this. I never seen nothing like this before. And the reason why is because of the creativity in it. The creativity in it. Like, I give you an example. They can make a Duracell game. You see what I'm saying? And do things that's, you see what I'm saying? The creativity in it could make any brand grow. And I assume that any brand that begins wants to grow into something more, and that's the beauty of brands. That's the beauty of relationships in that. And gaming is at the forefront of that entire idea. And that's another reason why I was very excited to get the email from Rebecca regarding Duracell, because I was like, yo, I need to talk to these people on camera, and fans need to know that, hey, this could be bigger than what you're just doing right now, and this is a start of something big. And I believe in it. I believe in you guys. I believe in it. Now I'm gonna bring, like, because when I do journalism, everything I do it in a positive way. I'm not one of them. I don't have an asshole way about doing things. I don't bash nobody. You spend time away from your family, like, to do what you do. So I don't feel that anyone has the right to be negative and this and that. Constructive criticism is one thing, but being negative, being an asshole, I don't accept that. So I said that to say this, right? The reason why I brought this up is because with peripherals, you know what I'm saying, in the game industry, like how I have this I would consider this a peripheral, you know what I'm saying, that I use for my games. Now, your competitors, Energizer, they have peripherals too. Now, I actually have one of their peripherals because Duracell didn't make, or either I didn't see it, but I don't believe Duracell made certain things that Energizer is doing in the game industry. So to me, I'm like, either they're not educated on it yet, or maybe they don't think that this could be anything, so they're not paying attention to it. So I wanted to throw my energy out there and let y'all know that even your competitors are starting to understand this. I think it's time for us to really do something. You know what I'm saying? I just really wanted to put that out there like that. So now, moving on to my next question and stuff like that. I know you guys is working with Xbox, like right now. But are you guys limited to Xbox, or are you open to the Nintendo Wii and the PlayStation 4 and even Android systems and stuff like that? Because I see you guys existing everywhere.